Hey everybody, Steve Garrett here. Just sitting out here in the nice warm evening, thinking about the light, what light is, and how it is affects our lives. Wrote a blog today called "The Lamp in the Darkness," and speaks about that scripture from Psalm 119, where the psalmist says, uh, "Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path." Uh, right now I got a cat on my feet down there. But what I get out of that, and I've studied this out, is in that lamp was a thing that the priests had on their feet. They had little lamps that they hooked to the tops of their shoes. As they walked in the dark temple, they would take a step forward and it would illumine a little bit in front of them. And as they took the next step, that next step was illumined. And as they kept going forward, each time they take a step forward, more path would be illumined to them. And it just speaks to me of a whole bunch of things in life where if we just take the next step forward, sometimes we can't see where we're going to be going. We can't see around the corner. We can't see that next step in our evolution. But we take that step, and the light goes forward. And we take the next step, and the light goes forward. And little by little, step by step, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time, we make progress toward whatever goal we're headed for. This works in life, it works in relationships, it works in business, it works in all kinds of areas of our life. If we're unsure of the next step, we can sit there and do nothing, and obviously we know where that gets us. It gets us nowhere. But if we take the next step, it's like if we, in faith, we take that next step, the light goes out before us, and then we can see one step more. And we take that next step, and there's one step more, and the next step, one step more. So it's a process that I hope this is helpful to you to see that the thing we need to do is to keep moving, keep going forward, keep taking that next step, even when you don't know where it's going to be. But when you do, that it's like the light will illumine the next thing for you. We walk in the light that we have. We walk in the knowledge and the understanding. Sometimes we just don't know what tomorrow holds. I once heard a coach tell me just recently that the Major League batting coaches today are telling the hitters not to worry about the results of their hit, of their swing. Just work on the swing itself. Work on making that the best swing it can be, and let the ball travel and let the results come as you work on that swing. Don't worry about whether I'm going to hit a double, a single, a triple, a home run, whatever. But just work on the swing, making it as smooth and as sweet as possible, and then the result will come, and you can live with the result once it comes. But if you're worried about the result, if you're not able to take the step because it's dark out there and you can't see, we won't take that next step, and we'll sit in the darkness. So, all that being said, I hope this makes some sense to you tonight. What I use it for is in my own personal life. I'm doing a new thing for myself. The Empower Network and this blogging system and all this, it's all kind of strange stuff for someone like me. But this also says that you could do it too, because it's not something rocket science. It's not breaking rocks in the hot sun, that's for sure. But it's more of a mental thing that you got to overcome, step by step by step. So we take the step, and there's lots of helpful people in this program, people that'll train you along, that'll bring you along, mentors. They've got trainings galore that you can log on to, get all kinds of training from the masters, the pros that are getting things done. They'll encourage you, they'll bring you along. There's never any condescension, there's never any you're not good enough for this. They encourage, they strengthen, they establish you, and as you go forward, you start making money. When you start making money, you start feeling better about the whole thing, and it's a very positive process. So, and you start thinking differently. you start saying, I can see that next step. I can walk into a new place that I've never been before. And I'm no young spring chicken, as you can see. And so these new kind of thought ideas, to me, are a little difficult at times. But I'm learning every day. And I'm reading, I'm plugging into the videos, I'm making decisions based on those things, and not based on, my fears and my doubts and my self-deprecation. That I'm kind of that way. I kind of tend to put myself down and make myself less than I am. But there's another scripture that I follow, and it says, don't think more highly of yourself than you ought to, but think soberly. And that means don't think more lowly of yourself than you ought to either. So that's all I'm going to say today. It's good talking with you. It's a great afternoon here in the Northwest, and I'm just enjoying an evening on the deck. Been putting in some time with my Empower Network business today. Chatted with Alex Zubarev on Facebook, and so again, they're that close all the time. They're ready to answer questions. They're ready to give you advice and help. I'm going to be checking in with him on some training coming up here. So just want to say hey, get this out to you, and hope you have a great day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.